What's up? It's time to work on the pit bike a little more. Actually making a little progress on the CB750 today, surprisingly. Making a little progress on everything. One of my old coworkers told me, yard by yard, life is hard, inch by inch, it's a cinch. I like that. Okay. Stable enough. All right. So I guess first order of business, probably change his camera angle so it sucks. Can't see anything. How about this? Slightly better. Yeah. Somewhat better. I guess it would be an appropriate time to bring out something weird. Something weird and new. Hide this in the depths that no one will ever see. Oh my gosh, this is bizarre. I don't even know what do I even think about this? I'm not sure. Not sure what I should think about this. It's pretty creeped out. Let's see if I can fix it a little bit. The nose is kind of misshaping because it has no stuffing in it. Oh no, I'm just shoving it out of nothing. Well, I guess it looks creepy like that. Yeah. What do you think? Vintage, disgusting, witch mask. Nice. Let's see. Probably have this thing poking its head out right here. Alright. Enough lollygagging. Time to install these parts. Got a new flex lever for the SSR 150 pit bike. So, shouldn't be that hard. Grab a little light ski. I should probably have like a hook right here somewhere. That would probably help. throwing up. Throw up. I'm gonna make a guesstimate. Let's see, what do I normally need one? This is a very good spot. Right in the middle.
Tasha is crushing it. And with shout-outs in the Wells Fargo app, she knows that she's crushing her savings goals too. However you make money work, we can work with that.
I'm definitely not crushing my savings goals. Unless we're talking saving up motorcycles, then I am crushing it. I'm exceeding my goals on motorcycles right now. Alright, so I'll need like an 8. And also I will need to probably turn on Night Warrior. Picture of Chuck Norris on there. I mean, kind of a given. It looks like he's holding a machine gun. Alright. I can live with that. Nice. You see that? Got the old clutch lever off there. That thing's all, it looks like it has threads, but it's all stripped out. So it's pretty much trash. And time to put the new cheap Chinese one on there. It's a new cheap Chinese one now. Even though it is cheap. I'm not saying that I'm just saying it's not anything coming from China, but I'm saying it's cheap as in it was very budget friendly. It came with, I mean, well, that's why. That would explain why. That's funny. Didn't look at that. Okay. That's hilarious on their end. Okay. Well, this is labeled as a clutch lever. Might look correct to you because the video is mirrored, but this is the correct way. This is the top, right? And if it's the top, this is my right hand. Okay? The clutch, not on the right. Not on the right side. So in order to mount this the way that they want you to mount it, I have to mount it like this, upside down, which is absolutely ridiculous. Whatever. Let me see if the threads on this are indeed toast. Maybe I can use this clutch perch. Well, maybe I can use this. Alright, so what I'll do is I'm going to salvage this little tensioner piece off the old one. Off the new one. And this thing is pretty much useless now. This is essentially just a brake lever. And they labeled it as a clutch lever. So that's cool. Nice. Thank you for that. Anyways, I bought the clutch, quote unquote, clutch lever and the cable for $12 for this pit bike. So can't really complain. I mean, I can, but it's pretty cheap for a clutch lever. A clutch cable, in my opinion. $12 by itself, kind of worth it. So what I'll do is I'll just throw these bolts back on, use the tensioner. It came on the new one because this was missing it. My plan is to get this on here and then Try and start the, I think it's a K100 LT BMW. That's the bike I just got. I don't even know the model.
Introducing Gemini in Gmail.
Gemini?
AI that thoughtfully summarizes conversations and helps craft professional
I'm not into that
responses
stuff.
so you can stay ahead of that never-ending inbox.
No thanks. Nope. Alright, so that's probably good right there. Let's tighten this up. Okay. Now I have the clutch cable. I'm guessing is going to be the engine side. The best guess. This isn't my pit bike, and I've never worked on this bike before, so I'm just going with it, just winging it. I can only guess. I mean, I could look it up, but I'm gonna just guess right now. See if my instincts are correct. Put this cable on here. Okay. That's on there. Make sure you get your t-shirt caught on there. I guess I won't even worry about pulling the slack out of this yet. Maybe I'll get it on the engine side first. I'll just route it down there first and see what it's like. Let's see. Maybe this will go around here. Probably actually goes through that. Let's try that. Nah, I'll leave that. Make it more difficult on myself in case it's not correct. Seems like it's too short, possibly. Let me guess. It's not the correct cable either. Would not surprise me. Seems like it's a little short. I'm trying to put it on the engine side first, and then I'll put it on the actual lever. It said it was specifically for this bike, so. But it also said it was a clutch lever and not a weird right hand side lever, brake lever. So, who knows? There we go. Get this thing on there. All right. That's on. Now there's absolutely no free play in that. That can't be correct. Absolutely no way. Okay, clearly they said it was one thing and it was not. So. Oh, great. Almost got it stuck on there. Well, that's clearly not the right cable. So that is that. There's absolutely no way. There's a ton of tension on it, and yeah, there's no way that this is the correct one. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Not gonna happen. Yeah, there's not nearly enough. I mean, I could trim the cable, but even then, I mean, well, I could trim this cable a little bit. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi everyone. Where's the camera? No.
Attention all, go to Artlist and start generating cinematic videos. Now with Video 3.
So, does that mean I can make this train fly?
Yeah, of course.
And there's no risk? Nope. The license covers all your creative needs.
Can I interview this caterpillar?
Yeah, what you wanna do?
Can I move that trailer to the
Let's
right?
see if I can find a cable that will work.
Marvelous. Can this pizza understand the meaning?
I'm gonna guess that I don't have a cable, but still a chance. It's not like a super specific cable, but might have one that'll work. I don't see any that look like they will really work. I could modify this one and make it work. Let me just see how much of this sheath I would have to cut off of here. Okay. Let's see. I feel like this tensioner is the problem. Seems like it's way too much. Alright, well, I think the easiest thing would be just to return this stupid
We are still rolling.
cable.
In fact, I was just waiting for you to get it together.
There's not enough coffee in the world.
Come on, honey, this is show business. And that's gonna have to do. Thank you so much.
Makes like 0 sense to start cutting into this cable and everything just to try and make it work. I'm gonna spend like 10 times as much time just to try and do it like that, so whatever. One thing I am gonna fix right now is this is like stripped out, so I am going to fix that. Get a vacuum cap to don't spill gas everywhere. Oops. It's the part of the live stream where I spill gas all over the place. In case you were waiting for that part, that was it. Alright. Gas tank is removed. Not leaking for now. And this is what I have to repair. It's normally, I believe, an M6 by 1.0 bolt, but it just goes in and out with ease. So not supposed to be happening. I'm gonna double check with my thread checker and make sure that this is not maybe tapped for standard or something. I don't know why it would be, but maybe it is. Maybe it's a 1/4 28. And it just had one standard bolt in there. Looks like it is a 1/4 28. I don't know, that doesn't seem right. Let me try. It's kind of getting stuck.
Okay, if there's one AI site builder you need from me, this is dope tech from
Let me see if I have any 1/4 28 bolts.
Now this whole flow is a conversation, so you'll
Don't believe I have any 1/4 28 bolts, and it didn't seem like. Maybe it is. Let's see. Maybe I do have 1/4 28, 1.5. It's not a Allen head, but it's better than nothing. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, that doesn't. Maybe it is. Yeah, that's kind of strange. I would have assumed that this was going to be all metric hardware, but I guess that's what that is. Get all this crud out of here. Also going to, well, I guess I'll wait on that starter. I am getting another one of these bikes from my buddy. This is his bike, and he has a parts bike. So I'm hoping that it has some of the starting components on it. Nice. Well, this will be better than what was on there. See if I need some extra washers or something. He has another bike. It's a parts bike. So I'm hoping it has like the starter relay and stuff on it. That's why I'm not going to put a bunch of time and effort into that right now. See if this will work before I attach the fuel line again. See, I'm not sure how this hooks on here. I'm not sure if it actually has a special bolt or something that holds it in place. not just hooked on there like that. I'm guessing it's missing some sort of rubber piece or something that goes underneath these washers that like holds it up. Let's see if I have like something equivalent. Or maybe just like a little spacer. The heck is this? Okay. Get the spacers back out. Perfect. Take up one mass, make another. Let's see. Maybe something like that. Not enough. Nope. Let's see, I'm gonna flip this around. Nope. Maybe. Try that. Actually, try this. That actually looks pretty legit. Okay. Well, found something that will possibly work. So, basically, on the bottom of this seat, it has this little hook thing right here, right? I'm trying to offset this bolt off of the gas tank so that it will be sitting up and grab that hook. And I have this little top hat washer looking thing. So I'm basically gonna try and put the bolt through there like that, but I don't drop it. And that way it's like sitting up and it will grab onto this little washer thing. See if it'll work. Actually, let me see if it'll work before I even put it on there. Yeah, it would work if it does reach. Let's see. Okay, so just need to make it sit up a little bit taller. Means I just need another spacer. Let's see here. Obviously, I could just use washer. Oh. No, that almost worked. I have quite a few of these type of washer things. I don't even know what this is called, but it seems like it worked perfectly. See if that'll work. Oh, I see. So it has to have some sort of rubber on there. You just see if this would work like this, and if so, I will put a grommet on there. Nice, now it's grabbing on there. It's good. Perfect. Okay. So now I just need some sort of grommet on there to hold it. What in the world? Okay, Vengeance, a new retro wave mix. Sounds good. Not that I'm a fan of Vengeance. This doesn't sound like Vengeance at all. It sounds like you're just letting it go. Like, you know what? Not really that big of a deal. Sounds like the exact opposite of Vengeance. You know what? Maybe I was overthinking things. Maybe they had a valid point. Maybe I'm the one that's making this whole thing a big deal. Yeah, right. I don't think so. How about this? This sounds way more promising. Okay. Nice. Got a little combo going here. Is that gonna work? I say it might actually. Again, this said horror. I had a picture of Mike Myers on there, and I cannot imagine Mike Myers sneaking up on me right now to this music. If he was like waiting in the distance, he would be like, I'm not walking over there right now. Okay, that's sick. This actually worked out really good. Let me take it off there so I can show you what I did. Before it's just on there for the rest of time. So, is this MacGyver together? Yes, but you know what? For being done in a garage right now, it's not bad. Show you what I did. So I basically got this little got my nut and top hat washer thing on there. Got this little sleeve that has a rubber grommet on it. And this rubber grommet is, I guess, isolating the vibration on the gas tank. And this metal washer on the bottom is keeping it from, when I'm putting pressure on it, pushing down into the gas tank. It's keeping this centerpiece from going through there. And this top piece, it's hooking on to the seat. So I have to change the song. This is like annoying the crap out of me. Okay. This one has a picture of Rambo on it. I'm just literally going off of pictures at this point, so.
My wallet.
It's gone. Not getting that back.
Pump action. This is more like it. Okay. Let's see. And it's cross-threaded. Just kidding. Let's see, is it going to be impossible to put the fuel line on? No, it'll be easy. Okay. Not quite action-packed as I thought, but whatever. Oh, spoke too soon. So, some issue that I've been having on this bike, not sure what it is. When I hit the throttle, it'll hang up. So, I can hear the throttle snapping back in the carb. Let's see if you can hear it. I can actually feel it in the carb snapping back in place the way it should, but it'll like kind of hang up and it'll keep revving a little bit. So not sure exactly why that is. I'm guessing it has maybe an air leak. Not positive. Let's see. I guess I can put the seat back on the way it should be. So it goes under the tank and under this part, just like that. And this part, like that. Then I will put the nut back on there. So I think it has an air leak. Also, I'm not sure it has the stock jets in it. I'm not sure what the stock jet size is. So it has a pod filter on here. So I'm pretty sure that's not stock. So not sure if that's messing something up with the air fuel mixture or if it's already been addressed. And I just don't know it yet. I'll just tighten that up a little bit. It doesn't need to be super tight. This thread checker back. This thing has come in handy quite a few times. Thread checker. Yeah, it's gonna be way too crazy to try and hang that thing up right now. I'll just toss it aside. Okay, so don't think I ever turn the fuel off. I guess I could try and start it. I think it'll probably start fairly easily. I got the brakes bled the other day, front brakes. So it has some brakes. I wish I had the clutch cable because I could have rode it today. So I was hoping for. Whatever. Let me try and start this thing. Actually move it out here. Actually, probably start over here. It'll be fine. No big deal. Just check and see how late it is. That'll determine how many times I can rev it. Okay, it's not that late. If you want to make a guess on how many kicks, I'm going to guess 3 kicks. And I'm going to hold the choke while I do it. This thing does not have a choke cable for some reason. Okay. That's with the choke pulled. I'm just going to do one regular kick, I'm gonna guess it'll start right now. Yeah, so that's the problem I'm having with it right now. Basically, the heck? Oh, commercial. Basically, make sure this thing is off. Basically, the problem I'm having is on the side of the carb, it is a PZ27 carb, I believe. There's one little screw, and they said online that's to adjust the idle, which would make sense because I think it would raise up the slide a little bit. But whenever I do that, as you can see, when I let off the throttle completely, it died. So if I do tighten the screw in a little bit, it will stay on. But then whenever I hit the throttle, it'll basically, I think that slide is staying open a little bit too much, and it'll just get out of control. So that's what I got to figure out now. Maybe this little screw has some crud on it or something, and it's preventing the slide from going down completely or something. I'm not sure. But that will have to wait for another day. For right now, what I want to try and do is get this new bike started. I have not even messed with this bike, but today I did some messing, and no one has even seen it yet. This is a Fang's Garage first for you guys right now as exclusive. I'm gonna go pull this new bike out. Pull it over here. This thing is like a giant brick. Literally the name of it. According to some. Yeah. Okay. So I need some of this. Some of that. Let me move the CB750. Okay. And over here, I have to at least get the carburetors on the CB750 so I can be stored outside at some point. Right now it's an inside bike, and I don't know, kind of giving me too many problems. The whole front caliper situation and all that. Okay, hopefully I don't drop this thing. This is think the heaviest bike that I have. Like I said, you guys are getting the first glimpse. Shouldn't even be showing you this, but special. Oh my gosh, this thing is huge. I literally just got a blister on my hand when I'm trying to push this thing. Hold on. Let me show you the front view of it first before I turn it around. I think it'd be actually easier to turn around. Oh my gosh.
Fill your bagel? Of course. Fill your potatoes?
I'd love some Philadelphia cream cheese right now, as a matter of fact.
Oh, creaminess. Philadelphia, a
Actually,
creamy
that's
touch of
probably
mint.
the last thing I want. This is it. LT. That's what it says up there. This is a 1994 BMW K100 LT. So, yeah. I'm going to be trying to start this thing for the first time right now. Cool. Let me just do a couple of things discreetly real quick. Then take off the license plate. I have never worked on a bike like this. I've never worked on a shaft drive bike, and definitely never worked on a single-sided swing arm bike, which this is both. So this will be interesting. There's all sorts of little features on this bike that are pretty interesting to me. Built-in radio and all that. Not that I will keep any of that, but it'll be fun to play with for a while. Of course, this thing is stuck. I guess I'll have to break that. Common words around here. I guess I will have to break it. Sometimes it's just easier to just break it. That's my motto. In this case, maybe I just made it 5 times harder. Okay. Yeah, I think I did just make it much harder on myself, but let's see. Oh, there we go. Got it. I made it harder, but it's not too difficult. I think just removing a couple of bolts would be a little bit easier. But now, almost got it. My gosh. This is so stupid. Why would they do this? Why do this? It's completely rusted on there. That's why it's taking so long. I got it now. Alright. Cool. Okay. This somewhere. Okay.
Oh God, he's coming back. Get out of here!
Alright, let me turn this bike sideways so you guys can see what I'm doing. Also so you can see all the features. Actually, whoa, it ran over a small frog that was on the driveway. That's great. Open that up. Just blew out my meniscus trying to push this bike. It just ripped completely right in half. I felt it. It's okay.
We got here first. We did it. She's right
I will
there.
heal.
Good morning, guys.
The bike will not. This bike is actually called the Brick. So it feels like I'm pushing around a gigantic brick right now.
I've been up all night.
I've been up all night too thinking about how
Oh no, it's like you're a brave.
bike is.
Dad and I made a counter offer on a
The
home.
weight.
We were up all night plotting with our
Possible to
agent. I know, it's exciting. Exactly.
Okay. So. This is it. The BMW. Let me get a flashlight real quick, actually. That's the battery for it. Completely dead, I believe. So, it's got some cool features on it. Coolant gauge right there. Very crusty. Full surround sound speaker system for entertaining your passenger. It's got a couple toggle switches right here, which I'm not sure what they're for. It's got a dome light feature right here in case you're out on a long trip. You need to read a map, perhaps. Fader switch to control the surround sound. This toggle switch, not sure about that. Probably for the nitrous system. As you can see right here, it goes. That's the RPMs times 100. Okay, this thing will go 160. All right. Hold on to your hats there, folks. Look at this. You see that decal right there? That's a little helmet, and that's for the windshield. This toggle right here controls the windshield. This windshield actually goes up and down, so it's pretty cool. Got the hazard toggle. A couple other. Got the ABS right here. Obviously, your volume buttons, seat buttons for your radio. Got the fuel gauge right there, and all sorts of knobs, switches, as BMW does. All sorts of switches. I think it was maybe 17 switches that I counted on here. So, this is the battery area. And as you can see, there's a full-size alternator in there. It's a Bosch alternator. Oh, left-hand throttle? No, it is just because the camera is mirrored. but back in the day, it was left-handed throttle on police bikes, at least. From what I understand, the reason why they did that is so while they were driving, they could shoot their gun with their right hand. Pretty cool. I wonder how hard that would be to drive and shoot at the same time. Someday, when I get my own property, I will try it. Okay, so I'm gonna put some gas in here and see if I can get it started. Get a couple rags first, just in case anything happens. Okay. Let me get you guys right in on the action. Perfect. Perfect timing on the commercial. They were waiting for me to grab the camera. They were just waiting. Actually, here we go. What's up, Blink 4K? How you doing, man? Okay. I'm not sure why it's saying that, but it's saying I had to rotate my device. Whatever. How you doing, Blink? You going on any rides lately? Get some gas in this thing. Hopefully this doesn't leak all over the place. It's got some premium gas just for the bike. So. It's got this weird little, I don't know, flap on the gas cap, on the gas tank. Nice. I'm just guessing that it's going in. Yep. All right. I guess before I put a whole bunch of gas in here, I should probably make sure it works, huh? Maybe not. I'll just put a bunch of gas in it. How about that? That way it leaves no doubt. No doubt. I don't know how fully I drained this thing, so If there was a little bit of bad gas in there, I'd rather there be a bunch of good gas to mix it around or mix it all up. All right, that's very good. Nice. Okay. So the gas situation is all taken care of. As far as I know. This is a weird key. I couldn't even really figure out how to. Can't remember how I even got this key turned in the. There we go. Unnecessarily complex. Thanks to BMW. Night's going pretty good, man. Kernville camp out last weekend. Nice, dude. That sounds like fun. Kernville camp out. I have not been to that. See if my phone will stay up right here. Nice. All right. Get my light. Okay. Let's see. I have a couple batteries that I think will work. It's got way more full cranking amps than the one that was in there, so hoping it just doesn't like fry something. I would think it would just be overkill as far as whatever it needs for cold cranking amps, which is fine, I think.
With the holidays coming, we decided it was time for a new mattress.
The holidays?
We found the Align collection by Ashley Slate and saved 20%. Such a great deal. This collection has all the features.
Crap, I need to go to Ashley. All right. This one sounds a lot better. Sounds fitting for a time where I'm trying to start up a bike for the first time. Okay. I'm just going to make some guesses here. I don't remember exactly how this is set up, but I'm going to guess this is a ground. Put that on afterwards. Okay. Make sure that's not on there. What the heck? I'm guessing this just has to be on there somehow. It doesn't have to be specific. I'll just throw it on like that for now. It doesn't have to be exact. This isn't exactly the right battery anyways. So. This has to be grounded on there somehow. Yeah. Try and straighten this out a little. Just a little manhandling. Yes. All right. There is no possible camera angle for me to let you see what I'm doing, so oh well. Probably make sure not to drop something right into the shaft drive, but I should probably make sure this is the right thread. Yeah, it is. Alright. Seems like it's fighting me quite a bit. More than it should. I'll leave that. It's difficult. Battery terminal I've ever tried to hook up. Alright, got it. No escape now. I'm gonna try and escape. Okay. Let's get this ground hooked up. I think this bike would actually be rideable. I don't know. The rubber bushings for the handlebars are pretty sketchy, so they seem like extremely loose. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to be. I've never ridden a BMW before, but it seemed for the year, I could imagine maybe them being like worn out or something, it being a consumable. But even for, I mean, if it is a consumable, then it is consumed. I was like, this seems really sketchy to me, and I normally don't really. I can tolerate a moderate amount of something being sketchy, but this seemed like weird. I went to go move the bike, and I was like, I thought I was going to drop it because the handlebars move so much. Okay, let's see. I'm guessing it's a 10. I'm guessing right. I'll get an extension so I don't get electrocuted as badly. And because I can sense a commercial. Yeah, I have to start getting my Santa outfit ready for motorcycle riding. I have a denim vest that I need to dye red, so I'm doing that pretty soon. Okay, I'm just gonna guess that this is gonna be okay. Alright, no sparking, so that's good. Have to maneuver this positive cable a little bit since it's not really the right, again, not really the right battery for this. I'll look to bend this a little bit. I was riding around that EX500 with the battery just dangling by the battery cables. I do not have a tiny anti-gravity battery that I put in there. So I think this will be okay. Oh, whoa. Okay. Dome light just came on. That's a good sign. Let me get this connected and I'll show you guys. Seems like missing something as far as might need a couple washers or something. The bolt is a little long, seems like. Not. Get a size 10 wrench before I shock myself. Literally feel my right knee up to give out. Okay. See. Keep an eye out for any sparks. This is a part of the video where it could get fun for a brief moment. I just feel like gasoline in there. Now I am essentially going to start a fire. And not today. Alright, nope. Maybe today. It's not tight enough, or it is tightened completely and it's loose. So I need to have a little washer on there. Obviously the terminal on the battery that's supposed to go on here is a lot bigger than this, so the battery itself is, I think, like this, a lot taller. So I might just use this battery if it works. It's just one of my extra batteries I have. Okay, we'll grab a little washer for this real quick. Is that not good to use a washer on a battery like that? Doesn't seem that bad to me. Just one washer. Should be good. I'm just about ready to try and start this thing. And then I will have to later on record it on a video and be like, I'm going to start this for the first time. But you guys will know better. This is the real director's cut moment right here. When I potentially strip out and ruin the threads on the battery terminal right before I'm going to be able to do something cool. These kind of guys.
When it came time to take things to the next level, I knew that I had to make a website, and Wix.
I have to make a website. Actually, hold on, give me 1 second, guys.
I'm Josh Harmon. I'm a musician.
A quick website.
Sound effects artist. I wanted to create videos.
Okay, website's launched. I need to get a climber manual for this bike. I don't even want to look at the climber manual for this bike. It's probably so scary. Yeah, I've kind of had to mangle up this battery cable, but that's okay. It's in the name of science. Scientists will understand. They would approve and say, you know what? It is for scientific research only. So, okay, moment of truth. Now this thing can fall, clip both of the terminals, and cause a huge arc, and then explosion, etc. We take all these little odds and ends off here. And show you guys a cool little feature that I just popped up. First, now it doesn't work. Worked 5 seconds ago. And I had it. Okay. Now, of course, it doesn't work. We'll figure figure it out. Okay. Let me just put the key in real quick. I'm wondering if that washer did something and made it so it's not making a contact or something. Some kind of mystical BMW magic. Oh, okay. There is something on. There's a little timer on. Weird. Oh, signs of life. All right. Get you guys a good view. All right. Let me actually this will be fine. Not a big deal. Let me move this giant computer thing out of the way. Can't really move it that far. Grounded. Okay, so turning the key, all the lights are on. Pretty cool. ABS lights are flashing. What the heck is going on here? Doing something. Gotta make sure that Courtney Love has a front row seat. Okay. Does anyone know why the ABS things are blinking? Let me just try out some of these buttons real quick. Oh, whoa. Lights on and off. Parking lights or something? Huh. High beams. Oh, I gotta try the windshield thing. Ah, it's not working. Maybe the bike has to be on. Okay, that doesn't work anymore. Alright, I'm gonna try and start it. I don't even know what the starting procedure is, but I'm gonna just guess. I'm gonna guess it's on. What the heck? What in the world was that? Oh, okay. Fuel gauge is working. Whoa, all sorts of lights came on. Oh shoot, this has a, whoa, it had a car horn on it. Okay, choke. That doesn't sound good. Okay, I turned the ABS system off, I think. It does not sound nice. Okay, choke's full. Start with a little bit of throttle. Maybe make sure it's on the on position. It's not like park or something. I have not cleaned anything on this. I have not checked anything besides just put gas in it. So if it doesn't work, it won't really shock me. But it'd be cool if it did. I don't even know if it has oil in it. a few more times before the battery dies. Maybe it's because the volume is all the way down? No. Radio's not working. Alright, worst part about this whole ordeal. Radio on the dome light. Let me check the fuses before I go and kill the battery. Make sure I didn't blow the fuse or something while I was messing with it. So one thing, I don't know if it's getting spark or not. It says octong attention high voltage. Where? Let's see, where's this choke? Okay, so that's the choke lever. Half choke, and I'm guessing that's full choke. Oh, I don't see the choke moving on all of them, just on one.
You know, I was supposed to be here today anyway, but then Tyler canceled his birthday party.
Ice cream sundae bar with Haribo brand gummy bears?
Tyler! 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 Hey, Ty. Guess we got our wires crossed, huh?
No, that's for the throttle.
A CRM shouldn't weigh your butt.
Let me make sure I didn't miss something on this housing side. Doesn't look like it. I'm guessing maybe the fuel injectors are all clogged. And that's why it won't start. Probably that, or it has no spark. I was hoping that the fuel injector would just kind of maybe shoot the stuff through, but maybe not. Let me double check these fuses real quick before I get up. It looks like they're all good. It might just be being difficult because it hasn't been started in a long time. But let me try it a little bit more. Let me also try this. Let me open this gas tank up in the event that maybe it's not getting a vent. Or it's not venting correctly. Just eliminate that as a possibility. I really want this windshield to work. Come on. Okay. See if it'll start. Try with the clutch pulled, or I heard also with the throttle slightly pulled. It does not sound good with that starter like that. ABS system does not like me. Not like it with the throttle pulled. Try it with just the choke fully pulled. The gas gauge is going all over the place. Let me actually hear if I can hear the fuel pump prime whenever I turn the key. I think I can hear the fuel pump turn on. Maybe the fader knob. No. It's kind of making me concerned that the dome light stopped working, because I was thinking, what if that had something to do with it? Let me try this with the other position. Start right here. Oh my gosh, it sounds gnarly.
What if I'm tired of all these maintenance and overdraft fees?
Check out 360 Checking from Capital One. It has no fees, and it only takes about 5 minutes to open an account.
Oh, bye-bye fees.
Switch to easy banking with no fee, no minimum. Capital One 360 Checking.
Somebody said that there was a sensor inside the cylinder on this bike where you have to put oil in it. If it hasn't been started in a while. And that way it'll start. That would suck if that's the case. I'm trying to put it in 5th gear and roll it a little bit and get it to maybe move the cylinder a little. Maybe it's just stuck a little. It's moving. It's moving. Alright. Put it back in neutral. No. Wonder what the weight is on this thing. Oops. Here's my jerry can. Okay, let me try it now. I wish I could get some fluid down there, but I don't even know how to get to that. Some starter fluid. Does not sound good. Oh my gosh. Man, whenever I pull the throttle like that, it just sounds like crunchy. Let me look up the starting procedure on this real quick, because maybe I'm missing out on something. I'm guessing I'm missing out on something. $1994 BMW. Oh, side stand. Maybe it's because the side stand is down. Let's see, turns over but won't start. Okay. Fuel injection computer. See if that's it. Now, nope.
Halloween's almost here, and with Target Circle 360, you can get everything you need delivered to your door the same day, right when you need it. Candy, party snacks, or last-minute costumes. Get it all delivered with Target Circle 360.
I guess I could try and
restrictions apply.
Check the spark plugs on it, but that might be way intense right now. I have no idea what it entails. Let me just check. Might as well just take a peek, right? I'm already here. Pretty sure it's under this. Yeah, it's under there. Well, let me move this. This thing definitely has momentum on its side. Hopefully not too much on its side. Something kind of neat that I found out. There's a handle right here that flips out like that. And I'm pretty sure this is just for putting it on the center stand. You grab it, like yank it up, break your back doing that. Sounds like fun. My back hurt just acting like I was doing that, not even really doing it. Just imitating it. Okay. I mean, not going to really hurt to just take off this cover and at least have it off. That way I could check for spark, and I don't think it'll actually be that hard to take off now that I'm looking at it. And now that it's 90% off, I thought I was going to have to take the whole front fairing off or something, which I was like, nope, no way. That, with all the plastic, one thing what I learned from working on little GY6 scooters, little Vespa clones, like the plastics on them are always like completely messed up. They will crack. If you just have a bad dream about that, one of those little Vespa knockoff scooters, the plastic will begin to crack. You just even mention it in the conversation at work, plastic will just start chipping away. Alright, so got the plate on the there. What the heck am I looking at here? Up close and personal look. So I'm guessing these are the spark plug wires. It has to be, but it's kind of weird as metal. Never seen that. So yeah, I can just pop one of those out and crank it a little bit and make sure that there's spark. Spark check. Alright. I don't know how you're supposed to get this out of here. Maybe needle nose? They gotta make everything so specific for a BMW, you know? Got it. Let me guess, it's like some extremely thin socket. It is proprietary. It's gonna cost you $89.99 for this thin socket to get the spark plug out. And you'll probably never use it again. Pull this out. Where'd my socket go? Yeah, it's over there somewhere. There. Oh, just adjusted my back. Perfect. My L5S1 is fixed. Look at that. Okay. Got an affirmative on that size. Affirmative on the busted knuckle. This bike has officially been christened. Is that what they call it whenever a new ship is leaving and they break the bottle on the front? Except I just busted a knuckle. Okay, smells like gas, that's good. So Let me see. This is gonna go in there like that. Okay.
What if you can create your own website by saying, "This is what I want"? With
I want
Wix,
you to just
you can.
help me fix this bike. How about that?
First
Can
up,
Wix do
let's
that
talk
for
about
me?
AI color themes. You can get any
Tell me that,
colors
Wix.
you want. Bold and bright, minimalist and sleek, or something you didn't even...
Okay. We crank this thing over a few times and check for spark. Who are these people checking for spark? These are people working on a BMW. Hopefully I don't get electrocuted a little bit. Okay, I'm seeing spark. I'm seeing spark. I guess that's the air intake right there. I could shoot a little, or it could be old fuel on there. I could pop this line off real quick and make sure that fuel is shooting through there. I don't know if the fuel pump is working. Put the spark plug back in. I know it's getting spark on this one at least, but you know what? I could shoot a little starter fluid in there. I mean, I got direct access. I got open access. Let's just say I can't just shoot a little starter fluid directly in there. Let's see if I can get it just a little persuaded from the inside out. You know what I mean? Why not? Is that better? Is that forbidden? Am I about to commit a big no-no? I know it'll start right now. Put that starter fluid in there, there's no way it won't start. Or at least it'll move a little bit. As long as it doesn't spark on the outside, then it'll be very interesting. Okay, figure out how to put this on there. There it goes. Make sure it's all on there. Alright. Now I'll try to start it. A little starter fluid in there. It was like highly offended by that. I mean, I could do that on all the cylinders, shoot a little starter fluid in each one, and then maybe it'll be enough to get it started and running. Okay. You see what just happened there? I literally was just what? How did that happen? That's nice. Okay, guess that works. Alright, so that's popped out. You get a little persuasion juice in there. Make sure this thing is sparking also. Smells like gas. Okay. Spray a little starter fluid in there. Or a lot. And hurry up and put this back before it evaporates. I don't know if I'll be able to do this with all of them because I'm not going to be fast enough. In my head, I think that if I get it started once and may clear out the injectors or whatever is possibly hindering it from starting, so that does not seem right at all. I think it should be like that. This thing really does seem like you're working on an airplane because everything is so freaking tight in there. Alright, let me try and start it. Trying to choke a little bit this time. You hear that? Oh, wait a minute. This came unplugged.
How can I tell if there's suspicious activity on my account?
Capital One's top-rated mobile app has real-time alerts and the ability to lock your debit card.
Let's try that.
Nice. Switch to easy banking with no fee, no minimum, Capital One 360 checking.
Now that all the starter fluid is gone. Oh, dang it. Battery is getting critically low. It sounds really nasty whenever I pull the choke. Not sure why, but it did sound like it wanted to start right there. And I'm guessing that is the only way to get starter fluid down in there. And I can try and take this off. Where's my screwdriver at? Just to try it. Just a whole experiment. this hose clamp, and I thought, you know what, I could probably, it looks like it's right above the throttle, so I could possibly, depending on how flexible this hose is, which is not flexible at all, maybe get to it and spray some in there from there, in there from there. It sounded like it wanted to start, and then, oh, that's loose. Fuel line, okay. Supply line to the fuel rail is loose. Only thing is, if I get this intake boot off, I might not be able to get it back on. Yeah, that looks pretty sketchy. I highly doubt I'll be able to get it back on there. But I could spray some starter fluid up in there at least. Get it up into the area. I wonder how hard it is to get the fuel box off, or the air filter off. Maybe I can just shoot it into the air filter. Take the air filter off. Actually, you know what? That's something I didn't check. It's the air filter. I did not check the air filter. Maybe it's completely clogged, and maybe that's why it won't start. Seems like it would be dumb enough that it would probably be the case. And I can see the air filter is right here. Let me check online real quick and see how to take the air filter off. I have no idea. Never, again, this is literally my first time working on this bike at all. So, check real quick.
Having Cox Home Internet and mobile service means you get more without paying more. Now you can get one unlimited Cox mobile line free for a whole year.
Talking about like taking off a ton of stuff. What? Okay, well, it's talking about freaking taking off the gas tank, it said you have to go in for a surgical procedure. You have to do some welding just to get this air filter off. Let me pop off this fuel line real quick and just make sure that fuel is shooting out of there the way it should. Do any of you guys have a BMW motorcycle and know anything about BMWs? I have no idea. This is literally first attempt. And this thing is just about as complex as a BMW car, if not more. Let's see if gas shoots all over my face and into my balls. I'm gonna make sure my eyes are super wide just in case. video where gas leaks all over the place. Okay, so there is fuel flowing into there. I'm wondering if it's old gas. And maybe what I'll do is let me reconnect this for a second. Maybe what I'll do is I'll get my gas can real quick. Maybe it's just getting a bunch of old gas. That's the problem. Because you know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, doing some deductive reasoning here, it wanted to start with the starter fluid. So that tells me that there's at least spark. And if there was just starter fluid blasting in there, it would be working. So that's telling me maybe it's a fuel quality issue. And maybe when I added all that fuel in there, it was not enough. And there's still a bunch of old, nasty fuel in there. So what I'm going to do is going to see if I can't get some of this fuel out and just look at it as it's going out and see if it looks nasty. And I'm also going to turn the key to verify that the fuel pump is working. Okay, there's no fuel coming out. Let me try it again. Nothing. No fuel coming out. Maybe that's the issue right there. I can hear clicking from the fuel pump, but I don't see anything happening. No fuel coming out of that line, so maybe it's a fuel pump issue? Is there a, don't tell me there's a specific button for the fuel pump. There's no way. See, for some reason, some of the lights and stuff aren't working, which is making me think that there's possibly a fuse that's out or something that's not connected. Because look, there is no fuel coming out of here. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be fuel coming out of here. And there's something clicking right here. Probably the thing that is oh, maybe it's the bottom one that's missing. One, two, three, four, five, six. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can hear something clicking, but yeah, nothing is Oh, it's a stupid ABS thing. There's no fuel coming out of here. So, one last check. I cannot hear the pump priming. I thought it was maybe the pump priming, but I think it was actually just like the ABS light, like flashing on and off. So I don't know. See, there's a relay for it, maybe. Okay. It says that it will only have power while the button is pressed. We gotta be this technical. We really have to be this crazy and come on. Come on, BMW. Let's see if it shoots out gas while the starter button is being pressed. There we go. Nope. No such thing. I'm guessing that there's something that is unplugged that I'm not aware of. Got to be a fuel delivery issue. I think it's pretty much narrowed down. I just got to figure out how it works. Let's see. Fuel injection relay. $94 and later is, let's see, brake switches, heated grips. What? Does that thing seriously have heated grips? Power socket, alarm. Oh, alarm connector. Maybe it has an alarm. Fuel pump relay is number 6.
Dude, did you order the new iPhone 17 Pro? Got it from Verizon, the best 5G network in America. I never looked so good.
You look the same.
But with this
Number
camera,
6.
everything looks better.
Let me see if that's the right
You
one.
haven't changed your hair in 15
Or if
years.
that has any difference.
Selfies?
Check, please.
With Verizon, new and existing.
Perfect. This is the music that I wanted to listen to. I said, hey, do you guys have a mix for Defeat? And they said, right this way. This is the perfect song to feel defeated. Number 6. Fuse. inventory. None of them look melted. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But could be broken and it's hard to tell. See if that worked. No. Nope, cannot hear it priming either, so. Oh man, close call with the Allen keys. Almost knocked them all over. It's a long-standing tradition. All right, it's coming down to the wire on this. Let's see. Fuel pump, not priming. Fuel pump, no worky. Motobrick.com. Probably the right place to be. I'm gonna look for the relay location. I'm not even sure where it's at. Relay location. Four-pin connector. Let me check for power on that fuse. Should have done that a long time ago. Okay, so it's getting voltage all the way across, so it's going to it. Try and reconnect this, see if anything different happens. Oh, we got a little bit. essentially kill the battery. And I still don't know where that relay is at. Oh well. Probably says it like right here.
Southwest is going big for San Diego. Yep, we're bringing you more destinations than ever before, and even more nonstop flights, all from your brand new terminal.
Okay.
Dream of new destinations with Southwest.
I'm dreaming. I'm dreaming. All right, Southwest. Well, with the battery being dead, I think I'm pretty much going to admit defeat on this thing right now, and maybe work on it a little bit tomorrow. We'll see. Not much I can do with a dead battery. But if you guys want to watch more of this stuff with the BMW, yeah, fuel pump might be bad. I'm going to try and look up and see if there's a relay for it, a second relay. There's a fuse for it, so I'm guessing there's a relay for it, and see if maybe the relay's bad. So yeah, if you guys want to check out more stuff on the BMW, I'll make videos on it eventually. I just want to get it running first. Trying to at least get most of the bikes running so I can at least move them around. Put all this stuff back. I just got a pretty sick motorcycle helmet for 20 bucks today, swap meet. Simpson. Not bad for 20 bucks. I think it's an Outlaw Bandit. It's pretty beat up, but you know, I could paint it, do something with it. All right. Oh yeah, I also got this thing. Just in time for Halloween. I guess it kind of fits my dreads, huh? Gonna have to be cross-eyed in order to wear this correctly. How's it look? Sick or what? $1. Not bad. I also got this. This is pretty dang weird. This is a vintage witch mask. Vintage witch Halloween mask. This thing is old and somebody sewed it up and put this hat on it and kind of made it into like a Christmas decoration. This is quite the Christmas decoration if this is what you're decorating your house like for Christmas. No, they made it into a little Halloween decoration, but yeah, this thing was weird and nasty and perfect for the garage. So I'll just throw it up there for now. Right up next to the other old mask. I would guess both of these are probably from around the same time, probably 70s, I would guess. 70s or 80s? Maybe late 70s? I don't know. You tell me, are you a mask expert? Let me know. My best guess. You already heard it. I'm waiting for something creepy to happen with this mask also. I also got these handlebars from my buddy, which I will be using for, at least temporarily, most likely, the EX500 handlebars. I got these triple tree kit. So basically, normally the handlebars go direct, they bolt directly onto the top tree, kind of on the EX500, the Kawasaki Ninja. And there's a kit that some guy made. I'll put these 7/8" handlebars on there, and then I will probably eventually make some small ape hangers for it, some mini apes or something like that. Maybe some, like, I kind of want to make it into a stunt bike or some sort of futuristic bike, maybe like a post-apocalyptic stunt bike. That'd be kind of cool. Mad Max bike, essentially. Kind of the workaround way of me saying it. Make another Mad Max looking bike. Kind of easy to do. Kind of the cheap way to do things, as my buddy refers to it. Since I am just making it look dirty on purpose. Have to return this stupid clutch cable, of course. So annoying. Complete waste of time.
Fill your bagel? Of course. Fill your potatoes, eggs, and pasta. Hello, creaminess.
Creaminess? Can you talk about that like that? Okay. Gas container right here. Tonight's goal was actually supposed to be to get the fork seals changed on the EX500 forks, but did not get around to that. Oh man, my knee almost did this thing where it pops out of place and I start screaming and writhing in pain. That would have been like the most intense thing that's ever happened on my YouTube thing yet. It is the most brutal thing that it happens to me as far as physical pain. I don't know exactly what happens, and the doctor cannot figure it out. But yeah, my knee will sometimes pop out of place, and I have to straighten my leg out in order to pop it back into place, and it's pretty crazy. My whole kneecap like shifts over and hurts pretty bad. Yeah, that'll just randomly happen sometimes when I'm squatting down. That's fun. Oh, that's nice. Of course, BMW does something like that. I'm just talking so much garbage on BMW right now because they like to do things like put a little tiny thin washer somewhere where it's like so easily lost. Like, oh yeah, we'll just put a little tiny washer on there, and if they lose it, which they will, oh well. Yep. This guy on Facebook Marketplace was trying to be cheap with me, and I ripped up some money right in front of him and burnt it up. I said, I don't need your $100. And I certainly don't need your fake movie prop $100 bills either. And that's actually what I ripped up. And it was pretty funny. The guy thought I was real. Thought I was being real. I had a panhead frame listed for $900, and he offered me $400, and I was like, "That's kind of cheap, dude. It's not even half of what I was asking." And person that sells old Harleys for a living told me to sell the frame for $1,500. He said I should easily be able to get $1,500 for it. So I thought $900 was a pretty good deal. The guy said $400, and I was like, you know what? I thought I could make a video about it, selling the frame to this guy. And I said, how about $500? I thought I was being nice. And he said, do you have the swing arm for it? I said, no. He said $400. I was like, dude, I just didn't answer him. So I was like, whatever, man. I thought I was being cool by offering it for even $500. Because just, I guess, based on like California prices, that seems like pretty fair to me. And so I just said, forget that. I stopped replying to him. And then he messaged me back a couple weeks later, asking if I sold it. And I told him, nope, I did not sell it yet. And he's still trying to offer me $400. So I took that fake $100 bill and I burnt it. And I sent him a clip of it. I said, this is what I think of your $100. I said, you should have just taken it while you had it. He said, oh, he got all, he's like, I said, you know what? I'm actually going to cut this frame. He said, no, dude, don't cut it. And I told him I was going to cut it and start cutting the tabs off of it and put a Harbor Freight 212cc engine in it. And he got very upset about that. And then I sent him a video of me with a grinder acting like I was going to cut the frame. And I edited the video so the video cut off right before I was about to cut the frame, the tab on the frame. So that was kind of fun. But yeah, I guess it's useful to have some movie prop money laying around. Let me move this bike out of here. This brick. Drop it. Okay, well, I guess that's a success, getting 2 things done. You move this CB750 back in here. Gosh darn it. Don't I love having all these bikes? I just love it. Be nice if some of them worked. Be nice if some of them just had brakes. Chain brakes. Constantly a risk of smashing multiple bikes into each other. Nice. All right. Still have to get this gas tank sorted out on this CB750. I was replacing all the screws on the intake boots today. Now to play Twister through the garage. My favorite form of physical activity. Nice. Well, I guess that's it for me, guys. I'm going to do some more research tomorrow on how to fix that fuel pump and figure out how it's working or why it's not working. So that's it. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Later.